This is Drowned by Ridley, Snipes, and TREYT from OCREMIX. That was Drowned by Ridley, Snipes, and TREYT from OCREMIX. Oh boy. Here we go, streaming again. Oh, I gotta dial this back a bit. Alright, so some updates. First and foremost, I'm taking next week off. Sort of. This will be the last stream for now, and will essentially, I'm not wrapping up this playthrough necessarily, because there's still a bunch more stuff that I want to do with the Anubis. It's just going to wrap up this phase, this getting established phase, essentially, because we now need to take Aztalan and get established there. I'm taking time off specifically so that I can edit down the VODs and start putting out like more summarized videos. So next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, no stream. Sunday, no random stream. I was really hoping that I could just stream my way through, but once again, we've kind of seems to have stalled out as far as like growth is concerned, and I am trying to do this seriously, so that's kind of unacceptable, which means I need to do something more, because I can't control how people react. I can only control what I put out, and if the streams aren't enough, then I need to do more. So I'm going to start summarizing and editing down the streams, and hopefully that will get some more traction. Because right now, I'm only monetized on Twitch, I've been pushing for the monetization over on YouTube, and we've gotten some results. I don't want to downplay the fact that like nothing's happening. No, stuff's happening. I'm getting some attention, and I do see, you know, a lot of regular faces coming and hanging out, which is great. But the algorithm really doesn't like when I put out an 8-minute long VOD, or 8-minute long, 8-hour long VOD. It just doesn't. It doesn't want to push it. People don't want to watch it right away either. At least that's what it seems. But if I summarize stuff, put out like a nice little 30-minute for each part, or even less, I think we could do better. Basically, I can do better, and I should be doing better, and I'm going to spend next week doing that. I don't know when the videos will come out, but hopefully by next Friday I'll have part 1 finished. I'm going to throw my full ass into it, and hopefully I do you all proud, and we can highlight some of these videos, get them out, start getting regular uploads, and we'll have more content besides just the stream. As for the stream, I'm not certain how that's going to change when I come back, but I'm thinking this is the consistent time right now when I can be available to stream. Today, you know, I woke up late, I had errands to run, and I woke up late in large part because I work late Wednesday night. And if I can't be consistent, that's not good. Like a live stream needs to be consistent. It needs to start consistently so that people can plan around it. So unfortunately, Alex, I'm probably going to be starting later in general. And also streaming less. And by less, I mean for just less length. Like normally I would go from like 3 to 11 and we'd have these thick VODs and everything. And I'm having fun. I'm enjoying the live streams. I don't want to make it sound like I'm not. But I know that it's not up to the quality that it needs to be. I do make videos. In fact, the reason I got involved in the Zelda community largely was because I would edit down videos. But yeah, we're going to be doing that for Starsector, because I have a lot of videos that I could put out. You know, my play style, for those who've been watching, is very, I personally think, very different from most. And I have a lot of nuanced takes that I think people would be interested in. But we'll find out, because I'm going to put those videos together. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so stream will probably, when I come back, not next week, but the week after. In fact, let me give you all a date. Oh, that doesn't bring up a calendar. Come on, give me a calendar. So it's going to be, we're going to be taking all this week off to do editing. Hopefully the first video will come out Friday the 8th. I'm fairly confident on that because I know my turnaround time for a 30-minute video is way less. And the first part of the stream, in fact, let me go ahead and open up YouTube Studio and show you what specifically we're going to be working on. This one. So we're going to be taking that 5.5 hour, 5 hours, 48, 6 minutes, whatever. And here, let me zoom in for you. We're going to be grabbing this part and we're going to be turning it into something much, much smaller. I mean, Alex, you'll still be able to enjoy the content. It's just not live, unfortunately. But I do appreciate you hanging around and lurking. I really do. Shout out to the lurkers. You really do help with the everything. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's hopefully going to be out by next Friday. And I say hopefully because you never know. But that's going to be what I'm pushing for. And then we will come back on the 11th. So today will be the last stream until the 11th. Maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday we'll do something on the 10th. But the 11th will be the last, will be when I come back. The first of returning to the Anubis, more than likely. But I might do a community post and change my mind on exactly that. But I'm going to be focusing on Starsector, for sure. because it's something that I really enjoy messing around with, and I'm really enjoying playing with the Anubis. As for what I'm going to do after this playthrough, it's gonna probably be something that's not like a challenge themed, at least with the ship and the fleet comp. I'll probably end up just doing like a regular, maybe even fully vanilla, not fully vanilla, but like mostly vanilla playthrough. I say that because I always want to use speed up and larger zoom. They're just so good. But I'll probably end up doing a larger vanilla playthrough, because another thing that I've been noticing is the vanilla playthroughs seem to be what grabs the most attention. And unfortunately, that does need to dictate what I do to a degree. Because like I said, I'm trying to do this professionally, and if people aren't watching, then I need to do better. So yeah, and plus the first vanilla playthrough I did with the Anubis, I was not using, like, I was still trying to do Wolfpack tactics and everything. I might still do a Wolfpack, but what I might do is a Syra Wolfpack, where I use the automated ships to buff and protect the Anubis, which we're probably going to make up the bulk of the fleet. I'm not exactly sure about the fleet comp yet, but I really want to explore that. But that's going to be after we play around, we fully explore what we're doing right now. So that I don't want to say there'll be more than 6 parts, because I'm not sure. We may come back on that Monday and do everything left on the list, which is mostly endgame stuff. There might be a part 7, depending on how long that takes. Part 7 might literally just be fooling around with the fleet comp when I have everything available to me. We'll see. But yeah, just want to stress, you might not see me, you're probably not going to see me next week, because yeah, gonna be working on that video. All right, anyway, I waffled on enough. Thank you for sticking with me. Let's go ahead and get into the game. One second, I gotta switch over to Twitch so I can see that. All right, and today we're conquering Aztlan. Got our terraforming projects going. Our saboteur is still in Chico. What is this? The game Starsector. Highly recommend it. It's fairly good. I mean, I've got over 1,000 hours in it, so it's that good. Although I will say a lot of what you're seeing is not in the base game. Like, these operatives were added with a mod. Actually, I should send my best negotiator so we can guarantee success. Although I'll spend a point to guarantee it. We're gonna do a rebellion because Chico's port could potentially get grabbed. Like, I mean, I could potentially invade, but I feel like just supporting a rebellion is just going to be much quicker and easier. All right, our other negotiator, we need to break their alliance with the Letter Church. So we're going to send our other negotiator to Gilead. And when they get there, we're going to sabotage their relationships. Unfortunately, breaking alliances is a lot like whack-a-mole. As soon as we break one, a new one forms. But as long as the hegemony I want to isolate the hegemony. I want no one to like them. That's the goal. Our saboteur, I think we actually want to send them. No, we want them to start wrecking house. So, because we need to destabilize their market in order. You know what? I was doing the orbital works. Let's do the port instead. That'll probably lower stability much more. And we want this to succeed. Leave, no doubt. 61 days. All right, you're going to Gilead and you're going to Chico. When you get there, can we instigate a rebellion? No, their current stability is too good. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let them travel and we're gonna go there and we're gonna fuck with their stability. All right, we're packing the full fleet. How many Giga Chad cannons do we have? Let's rearrange this since we're gonna be probably flying the full fleet the entire time. Bring the Giga Chad cannons up here where I can find them easily. So we have 5 with Giga Chad cannons, 11 with Tachyon lances, and our support lads with just extra paladins. How many story points do we have? We have 21 story points. I think it's time to build in extended missiles racks and free up some more points. See what we can do with that. Let's go back to Kazaron. Oh, sorry. What system specials does this ship have? It is temporal shell. So yes, mobility. All right. Something occurred to me. We've got kinetic blasters. No, they're very expensive to fire though. I was thinking of switching to the IR lance. I'm gonna try that on my own ship. I think that'll be a nice change of pace. And I'm also gonna try out the wasps. All right, now for the lads, let's go ahead and start building in these missile racks. The reason why I'm building in the missile racks and not the extended magazines is because they fire off their dragon fires really quickly, and when you build in the missile rack, it actually lowers the rate of fire, which the Anubis already has a lower rate of fire with missiles, so it's going to slow down how rapidly they can deploy them. And hopefully they just, I just don't want them to span them out too much, just what they tend to do. Whereas the paladins, I don't notice them really going in with the paladins since they have the lance and the Giga Chad cannons, and both of those things are actually much better at dealing damage anyway. Like, I've flown one of these when my own ships have been gotten evaporated, and it's very methodical like play style with them. Now with our extra points, I'm not sure. Maybe advanced optics. Give them the extra range. But the Giga Chad cannons aren't going to be able to utilize that. So for these lads with the Tachyon lances, we'll do the advanced optics. We're going to take out the high resolution sensors because that was just happened to be in the auto fit because we were flying only 15 ships for the longest time, but now that we're flying all 30, we definitely don't need advanced optics on everything. In fact, what we should do is take out the survey equipment here, replace that with advanced optics, which is, or high resolution sensors. And instead of the integrated targeting is giving them 40% more, which is 300 on the Paladin. So they're getting more from the integrated targeting. We could drop the stabilized shields. I don't think we want to do that though, because they already have problems with energy. Maybe we drop the expended missile racks. So this game is about quite a bit. It's really not so easy to describe. I hear a lot of people, I think, is it Mountain Blade that a lot of people compare it to? Like, you are essentially in charge of a fleet, and it's your job to kind of find a place in this simulated sector of stars. And you can do that in a variety of ways. It's very much a role-playing game. But there was enough of a simulated economy that some mad lads realized that they could make a mod that allowed the game to behave similar to 4X games like Civilization and Stellaris. That's what we're playing. We have that mod equipped. That's why all the planet that we're at right now used to belong to a different faction. You can't take planets in the base game, but with the mod you can. However, you can colonize the base game, and that's what inspired people to make this mod. It's a very involved game, and I highly recommend trying it out. And by trying it out, I mean if you go to YouTube and Google Seth, S-E-T-H, Seth Starsector, he has a video that's a very good review of this game, covers everything, will give you a very good picture of the game, and in that video he reveals his CD code. This game has very minimal digital rights management. They still allow people to use any code you find, because they know that if you try the game you'll probably want to buy it. So you can still use Seth's code that he reviews in that video to download the game and try it for free. Highly recommend. And if you get completely obsessed, I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? Maybe we do an efficiency overhaul since we have the space for it. That seems like it'd probably be better overall. I'm also thinking of taking the extended magazine out. If we take the extended magazine out, we might be able to fit something else in there. Because I kind of want to give these guys... No, you know what? I think this is just the format we want. So we'll go print this on everyone. And right now I'm copying that build pattern onto all of my other ships. The cannon I'm putting here is a rare drop, so we don't have that many of them, which is why all of my ships don't have it. Oh yeah, it's also a very cheap game. So when you go to buy it, Seth talks about this in the video. It's a very old website because this is actually a very old game, but it's all on the level. It just looks sus as hell. How many more of these do we have? One more. They're not too hard to find. I mean, 3 more. Do I have the blueprint for those? I might be able to just build them. We do not. The League has them. All right. Are you? Come on. We're over here having fun, and you got to come in here and be this fucking Goomba with the goddamn bullshit. The goddamn fucking. Come on. Really? Anyway. Just got a one and done card for that webpage. How do you mean? Oh, I see what you mean. You got a gift card to buy. Yeah, it does really look super sus, but you can always just do that if you really are concerned. It's just an old website. I need to go visit somewhere. I just had it in my head, now I've forgotten. We need to get the lances. We've got them moving. Oh no, I wanted to see if... What was that? Who are you fighting? Well, whatever you did, you evaporated it. Alright, Raider base. Oh, we have lots of money and we should be adding more industry. I don't want to accidentally win. I think we just add commerce everywhere. You're still leveling up. We're making the climate mild, so we're keeping that. Colony manager type of a game like RimWorld is, so you have ships, not people. I would say yes and no, because the main game doesn't do terribly much with the colonies, as far as like it's more of a static environment where you're fending off scripted things. But in RimWorld, it's much more involved. However, once you add, like I said, the mod that almost everyone plays with, it does kind of become similar, only instead of being a colony on a planet, it's entire planets that you're colonizing in space. That's not exactly an unfair guess, and it is one, like, the two games have a lot of overlap in their fan base, mostly because of how liberal they are with modding. All right, I think we just leave them the way they are for now. We're building the heavy industry up so that we can get... Oh, you know what? I should fly over there and give them a nano forge. I also can upgrade this. Hecla's got... Okay, that's already upgrading. Thulian Raider base, upgrading. Loki is getting evolved as we speak. We're turning it into a jungle world, so we need that industry slot for farming. And Draugr is getting developed. We're turning this one into... We already have a water world, a jungle world, probably a Terran world. So... light industry. And then let's go ahead and get the ground defenses going. Get the patrol HQ up and running. Get the way station installed. And we'll leave that. No, we haven't done that yet. I'm saving that for when we come back after the break. Because right now I'm just focused on abusing the core worlds. Oh, did we get any more lads? Yes, we have a new lad. Our little AI cores. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to go to Lucky and pick up all of the domain tech available. What are you still doing here? Goddamn terrorists. Oh, we got a vengeance fleet coming after us, you know, because of the things we've done. All right, so they're still building up. We're gonna leave those here. I want to grab them all at once. You know what? I'm gonna forget. We're gonna get involved in Aslan, so I'll just grab them now and stockpile them. Besides, I need quite a few. Engaging Kazaron's take a fucking lock. That station is insane. Are you kidding me? You know what? Here, I'm gonna make it even better. Here, boom. Now we have a super lad in our station. All right, let's fly this over to our ice world. We already have the embryo deployed here. Yeah, we do. Okay. Where's our ice world? Grendel's out there. Oh, and let's pick up our militant lads. Get ready for what we're gonna be doing. Because our goal is to decivilize Quaddle. I'm not interested in keeping it. Oh, I have 4 more Giga Chad cannons. Hold on. Do I still want the advanced optics if we don't have the Giga Chad cannons on there? I think so, just for the paladins to be able to match the range, or actually they'll outrange them. Maybe not. Maybe we get rid of the advanced optics. I think that would be the better move. Get rid of the advanced optics and instead just give them more flux venting, because that was something I was noticing. In fact, I'm gonna split it. 16. Let's go 9 and 13. Because when I was flying them myself, I noticed I was like really having to manage my energy a lot more than I'm used to. Obviously, because I typically use the safety overrides. So it's, oh no, ew, why would you do that? We have plenty of Tachyon lances available. What the hell is wrong with you? Ugh. Ugh. God damn it. Just do it live. All right. Do you play any other games on Twitch here? Like your Attitude Tempo? Just don't like quite understand this game yet. Not currently. I'm kind of trying to focus on one thing at the moment. I used to play a lot more games, but it's hard to get established like that. But over on my YouTube, I do have a lot of different games that I played, including Tears of the Kingdom, the Zelda, as well as a bunch of other indie titles. Recently, I was doing some Schedule 1 stuff that I really enjoyed that game. But I keep coming back to Starsector because it's just so fun. And by the way, I absolutely appreciate the questions, and I really appreciate the compliment. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, we're all about questions here, and the Starsector community in general is very, very, very open to new players. Like, you'll find plenty of people more than happy to answer questions. Like, feel free to ask questions the whole stream if you want to try and get into this game. Right now, you're just seeing a bunch of menus, but with that vent, you know what? Let's take care of these guys ourselves, so you can see what the combat looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna deploy you guys first. We're gonna capture these relay points because right now we weren't allowed to deploy our full fleet. So, but when we capture these relay points, we'll get more points to deploy. This is just the tactical view. Because I haven't deployed my own ship yet. I'm going to deploy my ship in the next wave. Let's speed things up a little bit. Alright, bring myself and some goons. It does seem like that sometimes, but once you get the hang of the basics, personally, I like to start over like a lot and just play little casual challenge runs all the time. There's absolutely space for you to just have a little bit of casual fun, but it absolutely can be a very involved game as well. It's very much a sandbox where you get to choose how you engage with it. We're having an easy time for a couple of reasons. The first reason is there's 3 classes of ships. There's frigates, so you can see them, they're the little tiny guys. Destroyers, which are the next step up, and cruisers. We're flying a cruiser, so 1v1ing a destroyer is like easy clap. That's something that's more my weight class. And these guys are outside my weight class. But I'm gonna tell our lads to just go in. And we're gonna start. I'm gonna try and kidnap this guy, because with the temporal shell, it really screws up the momentum, so we can just push him right out of position, get him isolated. Oh, we're getting hit from behind. They had a Dominator deploy late. It's fine. We got him turned around. That was the goal. Shred their engines, keep them isolated. We took a salamander, but our engines held. Alright, our own team will get those. Oh, never mind. I thought there was stuff behind me, but the lads had my back. So you can see here, all these little indicators letting you know that weapons are getting disabled and coming back online. I'm doing the same thing to their engines right now. I'm trying to isolate them so they can't pivot and direct their front-facing shield where they want it to be. And even you highlight them, you can even see all their weapon systems that they have, their officer skills, their current level of energy, as well as their hull rating, which is being shredded. And their armor, which all the armor in the front is already damaged. The armor in the back is still full. So I'm actually probably not even going to be able to crack their armor before these guys finish them, just because the front armor is so weak right now. Like I said, and I got caught in that explosion with my shield down, so I got evaporated. But no big deal. The enemy's actually trying to retreat, so we're just going to claim victory and let them. Oh yeah, that's the other thing too. I was playing with speed up, so I was at double speed. Thank you for bringing that up, Fifth. All right, so we're gonna send our lads with our second in command to just finish up, mop up. That way we don't have to do another fight. And we takes the goodies. I don't want any of these weapons. We're fine on weapons. Oh wait, hold on. Do they have any lances? No. So I am still looking for 3 thermal lances. Let's just see if we can find them real quick. Persian League has them. Oh, we liberated Olenadu. Never mind. Not there. Oh, can I help you? Sir. This is a Wendy's. Alright, my ship is in terrible shape. I'll deploy my secondary. There's our little command shuttle heading to the ship that I want to fly, but it's trying to fly away from me because it's cheating. Alright. We're gonna do the same thing we did last time, only go a little bit faster. You poor bastard. There we go. Let's bring in some of Team 3. Team 2 took a beating last time. Alright. They deployed all their capitals up front, which means it'll be nothing but smaller stuff coming in from the back. Just gonna let my lads go. Go wild, guys. I'm gonna steal this. And by steal, I mean exactly what we did last time. We're just gonna push them out of line, take them in the corner, and beat them up. That was their carrier. Oh, mosquitoes. Alright. Oh, I don't want that guy pointing at me. Alright, I'm gonna try and kidnap their other carrier. It's gonna be real tight. Ah, we're overloaded. I turned my armor. We're okay. Oh, we're alright. Wasn't so bad. Now we go back in, block those, push them further on the line, and we'll take you over here and beat you up in the corner. Oh, we overloaded again. That's gonna probably be it. Oh, nope. No. We're okay. We're okay. He hit me with a nuclear missile, which, thankfully, what little armor I have, I spent on it. Alright. Shields blocked them just fine, though. Alright, we've got backup around us, so this guy's pretty much out of luck. We're just gonna bully them until they explode. Yeah, that is one of my favorite quotes now. Strategically transfer equipment to an alternate location. Oh. Yeah, I actually took me like 3 or 4 tries to get into this game. I kept doing the tutorials for how to fly, And it wasn't until I learned about holding down shift to point your ship at the cursor that I really got into flying. And now I'm basically like trying to get used to using the Omni Shield, because that's a whole level of skill in itself. We're not gonna bother with these guys. Let's just hit them with sticks, let them go. We always grab those because they're expensive for how little space they take up. And no thermal lances, so we're done. No thermal lances. Pick up some supplies. Oh, they're having pirate problems now. We should be able to sneak right in then. So the League took Raisveld from the hegemony. No thermal lances, but a couple extra paladins. Alright, these are all merchants. Don't need to worry about them bothering us. Get to the dragoons. There's 2 of our lances. Still need the 3rd one. And that's Aelmar. Aelmar won't have them. Let's get out of here. We'll go check Ebola. That's not exactly a bad description. Keep in mind though, like, we're focused on the core worlds right now, but there's a whole bunch to go out and explore and find salvage and rare items and stuff, as well as recipes for building ships. There's a lot going on in this game. All right, we're just gonna YOLO slam right into Chibola. No lances. How do these guys feel about me? Oh, they're okay with me. We can come in here with our transponder on. Go to Madeira. Come on. None. I just need one more lance. Give me your marines though. Gas up. I won't bother getting supplies here. Let's go check the habitat. The habitat might have them. Oh, I'm on the East Coast. You caught me like right at the beginning of the stream too. And this is probably going to be my new time slot going forward. Because it's easier for me to... Oh, no. Wait. Yeah, no. Accidentally turned off my transponder out of habit. There we go. I just need one, but I'm taking them all. All right. So to cover our trails, we'll do a little bit of legitimate trade. Minimal. That's how we like it. All right. Now, where are the pirates? Oh, no. East Coast, US. So it's 8 p.m. We could stop at Karis. We're gonna pick up more marines there. So let's go ahead and grab these weapons to bring them. They also want machines, so we'll grab the machines as well. Oops. I just want 400 exactly. And 600 exactly. And We don't need anything else. Does Karis need anything else? No, but we'll grab some Marines here too. Oh, I left my transponder on. Damn it. Pirates are gonna be mad at me. Like, oh, how dare you do black market trade with pirates? That's such a good slingshot. We got right there, right where we wanted to go. Oh, I really want to make money off of them, but I don't need money that badly. What I need is fuel. All right. So we're gonna go shake Quaddle. Negotiator. I forgot to set you up on your mission. Oh, right. We need to Megaport 13 days. There's stability of 10 right now. So we need to stall for time. Give our operative time to sabotage. We can do that by visiting Quaddle. Tip over their house again. At least 3 months. Cute. All right, well, what does their stability look like right now? They should be decivilizing soon. Because, like, we've kept them a hot mess for quite some time. Let's further our, further their instability by raiding what little bit they do have. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Which mod is better? Nexerlin. I don't even need to keep reading that statement. I'm not a fan of Ashes. It adds, like, all right. Let me qualify this though. Ashes does a lot of cool stuff, but it doesn't suit my play style of wanting to just be quick and waiting to colonize. Ashes only really gets fun if you start with colonization. And here's the other thing. Do you ever play Ashes without Nex? I know it's possible, but do you ever do it? I love how these guys have a full battle station nearby and they still don't want anything to do with me. We're just gonna sit here on the relay. All right, did you succeed? You should have, right? Scrap for months. Good to hear. All right, start the rebellion. Still at stability 10? All right, we need to go, guy, don't, oh, they want it. They want this heat. I was trying to spare you. I'm just bringing the lads in. You know what? Let's just go, guys. Everyone on me. We're going in. I do feel like, though, for people who like long plays, Ashes of the Domain is a very, very, very fun add-on to Nexerlin, but that's how I think of it. It's more of an add-on to Nexerlin than its own thing. I know that it can be used by itself, but it's like, why would you? All right, now you guys go in and open up this space for me. I want to kidnap this guy again. The reason why I'm focused on this, ooh, I didn't even see him, but I'm focused on these guys is because that's a carrier. And by getting rid of them, it eliminates their fighter squadrons from the battlefield. Be a little smarter this time. Nah, we want to wipe these guys off the place, off the face of the system. Bonk. We takes that, we takes that, we takes that. Alright, who's that? I saw a big fleet over there. So essentially, I'm gonna start running a blockade. Oh, you're back. We killed you before. Alright, I need you to destabilize this market. How long is that gonna take? 27 days? Only 47. No. Succeed, perfect job, no failure. Make it happen. To understand for 40 minutes. No, I understand. Like, it's not an easy game to get into. Like I said, I would suggest watching Seth's video. It's fantastic, and it really does explain a lot of the game. And I highly recommend trying it out to yourself as well. Stability is just unacceptable. Dodge this fleet. Oh, scavengers. Okay, scavengers are fine. I was gonna say we might need to rustle their jimmies, but it was just scavengers. All right, let's cause a food shortage. How is it now? Stability of 2. Get in there, start the rebellion. Hold on, I messed that up. Can we not? Yeah, execute, guarantee, make it happen. 100 days. All right, so we have a 100-day where we need to keep this blockade up. Won't be too bad. I should probably just spank these guys right now, though. Just get them, take them out of the picture. Come on. Oh, I'm so squishy and just a cruiser. What could I possibly do to defend myself? Oh. There's no hope for me. Oh, you're fucked now. Why is a thermal cannon pointing at me? Ow. You know what? Hold on. Let's just push you over here. Whoops. Was not paying attention. I'm so used to these guys just being pushovers. Can't imagine why. That is my beacon. Get off it. Missed it. Heckin' harpoons. Whoa! Where'd that come from? Oh, they've got triple auto cannons. I didn't notice that. They normally have flat cannons there. That's a shame. Careful, but these things happen. Chase them down. Hit them with sticks. Bonk. Pick our lads back up. Take the goodies. If there's anything else here we really want. Alright. Vengeance fleet's coming our way. We gotta be careful not to get grabbed by that. But what are you? Fast picket. Okay. Just want to keep their stuff destabilized while we instigate the rebellion. They just made another one, just pooped it right the fuck out. That's fair. All right, you know what? We need to just tack bomb these guys again, I think. Actually, I'm not even going to bring myself in. We're just going to send in the Giga Chad cannons with support. I don't think we need to send our normal lads in at all. I think these guys will be fine. Look at all them dragon fires and daggers. Oh, it's beautiful. I think the real trick here, why this is working so well, is because just about every single weapon we have on these ships, especially the ones we just sent in, can fire over friendlies. The DEMs, the dragon fires, can fire over friendlies. The daggers can launch their atropos over friendlies, and the paladin itself can fire over friendlies. I think that's a big part of why we're doing so well. We're gonna need that extra fuel because we're about to do a delivery. There you go. Yeah, their stability is very small. There's actually a rebellion here, but we're not interested in them rebelling. We just want them to go away. Scavenger, kill fleet. Probably fight them. Just because I don't want to be bothered with having to run around when I know I can just evaporate them. You know the drill. To be honest, I don't even want to get involved in this one. I'll leave space for myself in case I'm needed. I'm just gonna let the lads take care of everything. Oh, there's Moras here, or Moas. I will go in then. Hey Loops, how you doing? You're coming with me, buddy. Just eat it. I don't fucking care. Just ate the Reaper. Caught it in my teeth like a doggy. Any tips for DP max increase? Have the files in it, which DP it may come to problems. Do you mean deployment for like individual fights or just into your fleet in general? I don't know specifics about how increasing the DP. Yeah, I'm not sure about how that. I do know that there's a lot of ways that mods can break the game down like that. For example, I use a new level of confidence. I use it up to 20. If you use it up to 40, the game just starts having problems calculating what the hell to send at you. I know, like, I'm sure there's probably similar issues with increasing the max fleet deployment size. I would say go into the mod index, go to that mod's page, and search through that forum for posts about that, and I guarantee you'll find discussions about it. Alternatively, you could try asking in the unofficial discords. Yeah, I know what you mean. I guarantee you people have figured out the balance for it. I'm just not familiar with that because I'm the opposite end. I don't actually like increasing that myself. I've actually played around with decreasing it. I think it's kind of fun sometimes. Just spank them, let them leave. Alright, we need to make sure our blockade is holding. Can I help you? I'm not even gonna do this one. Actually, yeah, let's just go in full assault. Everyone on me. An eradicator, eh? I haven't really gotten into the eradicators much. But in general, I fly Wolfpack stuff, so they're not on my list of ships I'm interested in. I know, right? I love it. You should see when we push Grandma into the fight. Because you can use it to push slow friendly ships as well. So I was using it during fights with the threat to get Grandma to the front lines. Well, to the back lines. Oh, you want to leave? Can't let that happen, buddies. God, I love hearing that sound, that bee whoop of the frickin' Giga Chad cannons. So satisfying. Yes, there's one in, I want to say it's unusually gullible hull mods, that as your flux level goes up, it increases mass. But with the Anubis, you don't really need it. You're big enough as it is, especially with safety overrides. Temporal Shell really messes with that stuff, because essentially you're adding 3 times the inertia because you're at 3 times time dilation. But there is at least one hull mod I'm aware of, which is that one. I forget what it's called. With Unusually Gullible, you need to go find the hull mods. They're not all available up front, and they tend to be kind of powerful too. It's a fun one to play with. Okay, we're not trying to decivilize them, but... Oh, actually, no, in order for me to support the rebels, I'm going to need to be able to dock here. Many months. Shit. We may have messed up. Alright, well, their stability is 0. It's going to take a lot for them to change that. So we will just chill and blockade. Always start a new game even when I explore all before I even consider start a planet. Yeah, no, you're talking to somebody who starts over a lot for just whatever reason, and usually that reason is I didn't like how I spent my story points, and they're much harder to get later on than early. Oh, no, sorry guy, you need to turn back. Nom 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 nom. Nice. I got them out from under the starport. Because if the starport can't see us, it can't join the fight. Sure. I probably need to leave this system because every time I fight someone, it's going to stack up how long I can't go there. And I'm also beginning to think that it might just be better for us to just invade normally at this point. Oh, right. It's the problem is that because of the debuff, a lot of the energy weapons are just not viable. The only thing you can really do is put 2 paladins and then a 3rd stronger weapon, like these guys have it. So we have the Giga Chad cannon on some of them, Tachyon lances on some of them. It also depends on if you're going for the safety overrides or if you're just going for something more support oriented. But there's no way to get 3 like plasma cannons on it. It's just not happening. God damn it. I haven't gotten the chance to fully explore them, but it's going to be the same problem. It's not that you can't fit the weapons ordnance point wise, it's that the double the cost for flux on energy weapons makes so many weapons just not viable, because you just literally can't, like, you'd be firing once and then pulling back, which might work for some more poke focused strategies. Like the Giga Chad cannons are working out great, but for what I prefer to do, as you can see here, it just does not work. And the paladins actually do enough. Like, that's mostly paladins and machine gun fire right there. So it's like, yeah, you could maybe get them to work, but the paladins are better. They're just more flux, like, efficient. Yeah, they're not easy to get. There's only one or two fleets, because you got to take the Lion's Guard on, and they only carry them on the Executor, and it's a rare drop on top of all of that. So they're not easy to get, especially in large numbers. All right, we're gonna go out of system and blockade from out here. Damn it. I don't want to fight another one. Whatever. actually gonna do something a little different this time. Oh, I was trying to turn him. Excuse me? That guy thought he was a superhero. Alright, we're gonna push him into our troops. First we need to disable his engines. You're coming with me, buddy. I guess it's just me and you. I thought we'd have friends, but I was incorrect. Having a hard time recollecting how I changed my system ability. Oh, it's exotic hull modifications. However, it doesn't work right in the current version. You have to get a special version of it. You can find that version on Corvus if you search for I forget exactly what you have to search for, but you can also, if you join my Discord server in the Starsector tab, I have that file pinned so you can find it immediately by doing that. But yeah, exotic hull modifications. Now I will warn you, it is currently still broken. You cannot use hull restoration. For some reason the mod isn't properly updated for the new version. And if you do it with if you do hull restoration, or even like, there's a lot of different things that will just crash the game because for whatever reason, the ships that have the experimental hull modifications are bugged out. So when hull restoration tries to restore their demods, it breaks, it crashes. When you try to use auto fit on a ship that's got experimental hull modifications, it crashes. Even if all you're doing is like moving stuff around, and then sometimes even when you go into the weapon allocations, it'll sometimes crash as well. So it takes a lot of finicking to get around it. But yeah, it's got some issues. But I was able to work around them, and I've got a lot of videos playing around with it. I may have to put a guide out for that video. Or for that mod, because it's still a very cool mod. I would love if someone were to go in there and fix whatever's wrong with it. I don't imagine it would be too much, because it works otherwise. It's just something wrong with the experimental hull modifications mod, like the hull mod itself, that the game thinks it's a demod, but it can't remove it. It's very strange. But otherwise, it does still work. And I mean, it's one of my favorite. It is my favorite mod, to be honest. If I could only pick one mod, it would be that one in working condition. But in the condition it's in now, it's really hard to play with for long periods. I wouldn't recommend starting a long playthrough with it. And if you do, save often. Save copies often. If they don't have any kind of mobility, they're pretty much useless. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. That also, I've been discovering in my new plays where I experiment with larger ships. A lot of that comes down to the ships, the skills that you have as an officer. Like, if you don't have impact mitigation and helmsmanship, larger ships have a lot of problems. But being able to add things like the phase teleporter and stuff like that, it's pretty fun. But yeah, it does take quite some time. We're gonna need some supplies soon. the fuck? What the fuck? You know what? Fine. 1v1 me, bruh. I will give you the satisfaction. I feel so bad. Oh, thanks, Nightbot. Yeah, Nightbot's link will work, by the way. So if you just put in explanation Discord, he can link you right away. Because otherwise, it's kind of hard to find. Oh, yeah, well, that's also a part of over deploying. That's something that takes some getting used to. How much do you deploy? How much do you actually need in a fight? And that is not an easy question to answer. It's something that comes up a lot with this fleet. Because as you can see, we're burning through supplies because I would over deploy quite often. Mostly because I just want the fight to finish early or as quick as possible. But it is just in general a problem. No, you're not allowed. Oh, to Yama? Yama's okay. Another fucking kill fleet. No, 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 no. All right, hold on. How can we... I need to... Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in here. That's where they're going. We're gonna... Damn it. Alright. No allies? No allies. Okay. I'm gonna go in with a B ship. We're gonna bring the back half of the lads. And... we're gonna bring the support lads. All right, everyone follow me. We're just gonna end this real quick. Oh, I forgot to turn speed up. I'm like, why am I moving so slow? Probably because you turned on slow. Or forgot to turn up speed. You dick. Well, these things happen. Got a little reckless there. You know what we just saw there is exactly why I don't like the Tachyon Lance. He went in with the temporal shell active, fired the lance off, and then couldn't keep it going long enough. Whereas with the cannon, they're either gonna fire or they're not. There's no in between. You were in a bad spot, buddy. You were... Oh! Oh, there's a bait. Oh, we all saw that. That's you. Oh, that was beautiful. Baited him in, caught the Reaper. Oh, that crab had to eat that Reaper. That was hilarious. Oh, you're dead, guy. You want more? Jeez. All right, hold on. No, not them. Send in these lads. They kind of are. They kind of are. I'm not going to defend them. They're a little ridiculous. I will say though, I felt the same way about the Retribution when it first came out. It was just too fast, too good. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad with the new level of power that the new ships that are coming out are having, because it does seem to make vanilla stuff a little more viable in a modded setting, at least in a light modded setting. Actually, hold on. Can we? No, we can't. Oh, okay. So what I did there at the start of that fight, having all of my troops follow me and then sweeping through, is so that I guaranteed none of my ships would fly off chasing individual smaller craft. and brought them literally all the way up to the enemy before throwing on the full assault. So I knew where they were all positioned. Chase them down, hit them with sticks. That was why we're here. We're gonna bonk. Actually, you know what? Let's go in. Try and catch these faster ships. It's going to be difficult. Yeah, we got him. Because once the wasps get on him, he won't have his 0 flux boost anymore. And anyone else? I don't think these guys are getting away. That's why I like claw fighters. Ooh, my frame rate is tanking right now. Haven't had to deal with that in a minute. Might need to go reset the router. Giving it a second to see if it'll stabilize. Because if I need to, I can reset the router and just take a short break. But it seems to have stabilized. Keep an eye on it though. Let me know if frame rate starts going crazy. Denied. Oh, there's the supplies we needed. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. We're going to burn through those so quickly. Like, yeah, we need 1,000 to repair. So, oh, god damn it. You're going to Quaddle? No, we need to just deal with this. I might just liberate Quaddle. No, I need it to decivilize. I want there to be ruins there. And if it decivilizes, it'll establish ruins on the planet. God, I love this track. It reminds me of StarCraft. By the way, I used to do this with the Aurora as well. The Anubis isn't the only ship you can do this with, but its pushing power is significantly stronger. They are not. We have lots of ships that could be named. I think there's only, I think the main two, my two, are named, but there's lots of Dragooners, there's lots of officer ships. Oh, hey, that's an enemy. don't main the Terran, but I do love the Terran. Oh, that was on my end. That was the game. Just very unhappy with what I'm doing here. I really appreciate the Terran. I like them way more in StarCraft 2 because I really like the Marauders. I love the Marauders, but I really dislike the their vehicles in StarCraft 2. So once again, I'm not a Terran main. When it comes to like between Zerg and Protoss, it's really a matter of what do I feel like doing. In StarCraft 1, I really enjoy just the Zealot swarms, but since you can't cover the air, you know, like Dragoons, just all Dragoons is kind of fun too, and not to mention the cannon rushing. Like there's a lot of silly stuff you can do with them, or a Templar rush as well. I love the Templar rush. The Dark Templar rush, I mean. So like getting Dark Templar into the enemy's base before they have proper ability to detect them. You can just, it's just so mean. But I think by default, I'm a Zerg, more of a Zerg main in StarCraft, just because I all around just love their units. Mutalisks and Hydralisks are just so versatile. So much fun. That said, I generally prefer to play the first StarCraft without Brood War, because lurkers are such a fucking pain in the ass. It's almost exclusively for the lurkers. And then with StarCraft 2, I do like playing the Zerg, but not as much. I think I'm more of a Protoss main, because I just love being able to warp gate behind people's lines. I think it's just so silly. The Protoss are so much more flexible in StarCraft 2 from what I've seen. I've played significantly less StarCraft 2 than 1, but I think with StarCraft 2 there's just so much fun stuff to do. Like I really do. It's one of the few games that's actually feels like a proper sequel, where everything was just updated and evolved. But I still really enjoy the original. If I have a ship that keeps self-ending, do we still have that ship? We had one. That officer's gone now, but where's that new officer we got? This lad. Yeah. Let's do that. And you know what? Thank you for establishing how YouTube can get in on the ship naming. If you've got a name that works, I think that's how we're going to do it. And I can see I'm dropping frames again. We might end up taking a break and resetting the router. It's touch and go. We'll give it a little bit longer. The tunnels from Zerg are so obvious and got not the same fun value as Warp. Yeah, that's part of the problem, is like it's even worse in the first game with the trying to sneak in a Nidus Canal. At least they're a little more like easy to do. Oh, got it backwards. All right, so right, we don't have missile specialization on them. Yeah, we're gonna get them helmsmanship. Oh, but I will elite you because you do have the right skills. Raising relations. What? No. Abort, abort. Lower. Oh, I hit 2 and I didn't think of travel as being one of the options. Oh, damn it. You messed that up. All right. I don't have a 420 ship. I also don't really get the reference, but I gave it to you. I just trusted that you had my best interest at heart. Oh, we already messed their weapons up. I wish we could see their situation. Oh, we can. Oh, on your transponder. Not transponder, but where can we pick up? We can go to Nortia. Pick up there. We'll have some supplies. But then we're gonna need to head back and continue our blockade. And I see that I'm dropping frames yet again. That failed. Rebellion Quaddle. Just want to keep an eye on things. This is more of a place to get Marines than supplies, but we can get some. So Sconia, how do the Syndrians feel about us? Oh, they actually like us. Okay, so we'll go to Syndria and pick up. Oh! The SIG. Gotcha, gotcha, SIG. Okay. Yeah. I got you. Say no more. Yeah, I saw that recently. Saw a story about that. Yeah. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Isn't it great? Sorry, buddy, but we're not letting you search us. You can try, but it's not happening. All right, so pirates have Quaddle now, which is going to really mess with them. And by them, I mean Quaddle, because they're not going to now have any kind of market that'll be able to support that planet. We just need to make sure. Oh, hey, Tritachia blockade on Nexerlin. Fantastic. That's exactly what we need. Let's head back in and see what's going on. We'll check Quaddle first. Wrong path, reckless officer, shield shunt. We can make a bit of money here. Oh, there's no rebels. I thought there would be rebels. Never mind then. Of course there's not rebels. They literally just rebellioned. Whatever. We'll just buy some of this ridiculous supplies. Oh, hey, Glacier Man. You don't want to live here. I'm not even going to talk to you because you will just go away. You don't want this smoke. We're going to actually do flips and shit to get out of here. All right, what we got going on? Stability is not low enough to decivilize. It is low enough to stay low for our rebellion attempts. We're still many months away from being able to visit, though. Let's just double check to see if anything is happening. I don't see anything specific coming in. So I'm gonna go out and just continue our blockade. So Sindrians just took Kruer back from the hegemony. Oh, the pirates are here. Here, we'll move out of their way, let them go do their thing. Don't worry, lads. We're on board. We're on board with this. Just go on in. No, you're fine. You know me. You know me. You're fine. What is this? War between Tartakian and Church. That is entirely up to you. You have supported every war I started, so it is entirely up to you what you do. Oh, that's not gonna work. Are these independents? No, this is the Tritakion invasion fleet. What do you mean invasion fleet? What are you invading? Oh, it's a raid. It's not an invasion. Okay. No, they are. They're invading Quaddle. Yeah, they're not gonna make it. They're gonna get defeated right now. In orbit. That's not gonna work out for them. What's that? Merchant convoy? Yeah, you ain't getting far. In fact, I'm gonna join this fight. Bonk. More pirates. Are there any mods to make managing your planets less of a pain? It depends on what you find as a pain, because in generally, no. If anything, I would describe most of the mods that have to deal with stuff like that make managing your planets more of a pain. But what is it specifically that bothers you about managing the planets? Because I'm not disagreeing at all. I'm just saying that most people go the, oh, that's a problem. Let them slip through. And they're friendly. All right, we'll just yellow slam down to Aslan. Hi. Yes. We've been positively identified. Shit. There we go. That's what we needed. Yeah, pop them. Pop them. Really? You kind of got your own issues. Leave me the fuck out of it. Look at these pirates. The Mad Lads. All right, what we got going on? Nothing coming this way that's helpful, just a bounty. The rebellion has started. Fantastic. Rebel strength is huge. So the Luddic Church is rebelling a feed on tartar sauce to suppress the rebellion on Chico. We'll deal with that in orbit. Pursuing pirate raiders. I hate that I had to turn my transponder on to join a fight with the pirates. That seems ridiculous. It gets annoying to manage the buildings when you have more than a few planets, especially when starting new ones. I would say that's so colonies got nerfed to not be printing money machines. Oh, I just noticed you wanted to name a ship. Sorry. Yeah. Remind me in a second. But by the way, we don't have a reckless officer or a shield shunt. It's not build a ship, it's name a ship. But I might have one for you. But yeah, the thing that you got to understand about this game and colonies, the game was not designed to be a colony sim at all. That came later. And even though there's a lot of mods that focus on that aspect of the game, it's still not what the game is designed around. The whole colony crisis event system is an end game content. You're supposed to have a already built up an empire before you try to establish a colony. So having to deal with that stuff, especially in vanilla early on, it's just not designed for that. Same with like all the expense of setting everything up. It's not supposed to be easy. Like when this game first came out, colonizing wasn't even a thing. That got added. And I'm glad they added it, but it creates a real like issue with people thinking the game is one thing when it's not really. It's like a faux 4X game. Well, exactly what I'm getting at. The game was not designed for you to do that. The game, if you don't use AI cores, only allows you to do 5 planets. You're not supposed to have that many. So as far as mods for doing stuff like that, I'm not familiar myself, and I don't really know. Like there might be, because again, the people who tend to do that, like that's what they want. They want things to be complicated and they want to dive into all that. Well, yeah, I figured. I'm just saying the game wasn't designed for you to have that many colonies. So that's why it's a pain in the ass. But there might be, but I'm not familiar with them myself. I would suggest going to the unofficial Starsector Discord or the Corvus Discord. Both of them are Starsector communities that support and offer help for modding, and they might have a better idea of something that might help you out. Because you aren't the only one making that many colonies. I know that for sure. It's just very much not what the game was designed for, so it's not easy to find support for it. Oh, I should have taken their gas. to Nortia. Prospector. No reply. Scavenger. You picked the wrong spot. Yeah, it was not. It really wasn't. I mean, keep in mind you had to install Nexerlin to even be able to do that. A fleet is launched from Tartar Saucers plus the rebellion. Where is it? I don't see it otherwise on my list. Invasion. I'm gonna have to defeat you. If, like, that's not acceptable. All right, hold on. There we go. That'll end the invasion. Where is this suppression fleet? It can't have snuck past me. Those are pilgrims. They must have already died. Oh, you know what? She's not going to be able to do anything there. We have light industry, mining, aquaculture. Commerce will give us I'm not sure exactly how much. I really wish it would say. Say here. Oh, so it's literally doubling it. But it's lowered because of the stability. Alright, and then the Mesozoa Park. Is just straight bonuses. But it's not affected by market stability. Well, I'm saving my Holomaker suite, so we're gonna do the Mesozoa Park. We're gonna have big giant lizards. Also, what's our terraforming look like? All our projects finished. Oh, Loki's done. All right, let's start boosting its farmland first. Draugr is ready. We're gonna turn it into a Terran because we already have a jungle. And is there anything else we can do here? We can improve organics further, so we're gonna keep doing that. All right, let's go to Chico and see if we can enter the market yet. At least a month. We're getting there. Over crew capacity. How did that happen? It's really not the biggest deal. All right. I'm gonna fly back towards Gilead. See if we can find this. They should have been here by now. Something must have happened to them. Gonna go to Nova. Pick up gun and supplies. Head back. Oh, I forgot to drop off this extra crew. Oh well. Alliance offer. Reject. You guys can have your own alliance when I'm sick of Tritachyon, but for now, no, you cannot join our club. The other industry is going to be farming, so nothing there. We will eventually need a gene lab, but more importantly, let's do an orbital station. So another midline, I think it'll be. Let's go ahead and get the gene lab started. Let's buff that. Buff that. All right, Loki's got the light industry online. Farming. What's the third? Oh, the domain archaeology. Right. Yeah, I'm guessing that they've set up domain archaeology to properly debuff the Ludic majority, which is fine. We will eventually tear this down once we can install it somewhere better. Get to the point of using AI where the third AI war should start and stop you. Yeah. The only reason this planet's not littered with them is because I just didn't have that many when I started it up, and I haven't been back in so long. All right, let's get a planetary shield up here. Grendel is our AI forge. Is there anything else we can do for you? I don't think so. Asteroid processing doesn't bring anything. It's just used for terraforming. So you're done. I just need to get over and deploy the commerce boosting. And Kazaron is pretty done too, right? We're not going to change anything around because I like the idea of having the mining and the refining in the same spot. I do want to consider potentially removing all of the industry from Kazaron and completely converting it to a new kind, to a happy planet. I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's start doing that, because you know what? Heck everything. Let's start getting an atmospheric processor online and start that process. We're gonna turn Kazaron into an arid world. Because that was the idea, is that we're going to terraform these planets, these two systems. Fleet launch from Nidhogg. You guys have Nidhogg? Where even is Nidhogg? Oh, cute. Don't know how you put together a level 3 vengeance fleet on Nidhogg, but whatever. Alright, come over here because I want to fight you before you get to me. Relief fleet aid delivered? How? Where did it even come from? How did they get past me? That's fine. They're still in terrible shape. The rebellion is going to succeed. Yeah, their stability is still 0. No, what are you doing, you idiots? Bonk. We still have excess crew. At least 2 weeks. Catch me outside. Quaddle's gone. Fantastic. That's what we want to see. What I said. Why? Why won't you guys fucking just stick with your assignments? Why do I don't need extra guards. I already established that I had these lads. I specifically picked them to come to me. I don't need you. Fucking hell, this game is like, oh, the little things that drive me fucking crazy. Hey, Lux Weaver. Weaver. Thanks for the subscription on YouTube. Appreciate it. Gotta get to 1,000 over there to be monetized. It's rough. Alright, let's work our way down the line. No. You know what? Just send them the bonk. Give them a little spanking, send them on their way. fuck those. Actually, hold on. No, now we're good. We're under the line. We're not gonna get yelled at for having too many lads. Fuck. Go away. Alright, let's go inspect what will be our future archaeology site. Whatever. Oh, they had AI cores, did they? Nice. Extensive ruins. That's what I wanted to see. That's the whole reason we wanted to decivilize. Because the ruins we have on Lackey are tiny, tiny ruins. So tiny. We needed that thick, girthy ruins. And that's what we got. At least a week. God, can you guys keep your little freaking hater bubbles away from me? That's up to you. What's this? Mining fleet. There we go. So we just massively increased rebel strength. Oh, I should have taken the gate. It was right there. I could have just taken the gate. Let's keep an eye on that. Plan on the Ragnar complex. This should be the last one we have to deal with. It's alright. I don't need your stuff. I can afford my own. Oh. Oh, they took Ragnar complex. I may be able to discuss the situation with the high hegemony. We could potentially stop the AI inspections. Oh, they have a station here now. Nice move. Gotta protect those interests. We do need some more administrators, but I'm only accepting those who have skill. what's the story here now? Where's our operative? Security is at high levels. Did they break their alliance? They did break their alliance. Where's the rebellion? It's only a matter of time now. So, we're just gonna leave it. We're gonna go to Ragnar Complex, make some money. Can I help you? Who the fuck was that? No. Who the fuck was that? Oh, it's a strike fleet. Yeah. We don't talk. I don't talk to strangers. I don't talk to strangers. Alright. Good. Alright, good. I guess we should keep the blockade up, actually. Who are you? Alright, whatever. You treated. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Nice. And we got a fresh alpha core. We are able to get one more administrator. We will need to pick some up. Might consider putting some AI lads in charge of a few places. Alright, what's this rebellion look like now? How are they not done? Alright, that's fine. I don't think there's anything heading their way. So let's go to Ragnar Complex. Was it Ragnar or it was Ragnar Complex, right? Yeah, that's over here. Hey, I can help you out with, no. Rebellion problem. What are you offering? That's pretty good for supplies. Plus heavy arms. It's okay. And I can't see Marines. It should be done by now. There we go. The hell out of my house. Jangala. All right. You guys are being bitches and hiding behind this station. I don't appreciate that. Part of it, yeah, because it's cutting my deployment by a significant margin. Speaking of. There were two factors that actually made that more difficult than it needed to be. One of the big parts was the station counting for 100 deployment points, but another big part of it was the fact that their fleet was stacked with so many S-mods and officers that my fleet, considering this is what it looked like half the time. They just didn't feel like they could win, which is hilarious considering we've taken this exact fleet on multiple times. But because we had to defend the station, it was tipping the scale into the enemy favor as far as morale was concerned. Oh. All right, we need to figure out who gets swapped where. I'm thinking what we do is we replace Hecla with a AI core, because I kind of like having AI cores in charge of my planets that are just set up to literally just be tourist traps, and this is definitely Wet and Wild. So we'll take over this one, you take over Chico. All right, refining, mining. You definitely don't need mining. Shut that down. Well, you know what? We'll leave it for now. We'll leave everything the way it is for now. I need to go get my other pristine nano forge though. Well, we'll get stability back in line before we turn it to Freeport. Oh, it's habitable, all right, cool. Maybe we shut down the orbital works then. Oh, we can clear the pollution with an atmosphere processor though. Oh, that's gonna hurt stability anyway. Well, we'll just deal with it for now. It'll get back in line. You guys don't have a rebellion problem because we are the rebellion. Wait, you guys are still fighting? Hold on. Clap those cheeks. All right, let's go talk to the High Hegemony. Wrong person. I need to talk to Dowd about what happened to his inspection fleet. Affirmative, Captain. Received. Thank you, Captain. Please maintain link. This comms out. The man himself appears shockingly quickly for a request that must have had to climb the chain of command. Gee, I can't imagine why he wants to talk to me so quickly. Apparently, now that you think about it, just about as far as Dowd himself did, just apparently, or appropriately, now that you think about it, just about as far as Dowd himself did to become the High Hegemony. Ha! Menace 1, he says, you've been busy. A little bit. He doesn't look happy to see you again, nor like he's in a mood. Oh, I guess we did complete the story, technically. We need need to talk about these inspection fleets. So talk. Congratulations are in order, he says, with not a hint of elation. You successfully adjusted the expectations of the previously dissenting members of the Strategic Assembly. He puts on an officious tone, speaking as if reading from an intra-organizational memorandum. The High Hegemony will recognize your holdings as legitimate charter colonies in accordance with the frontier development policy of the human domain. You will be recognized as the official executive agent given exceptional charge for the stability, well-being, and growth of these charter colonies. Yeah, charter colonies. No, I want a third option that just says thanks later. Because I don't want to taunt him. Like, his office is literally now in my colony. So you want to pretend the hegemony won? You get victory, Captain, and we get to pretend the hegemony won. All nice and legal. The hegemony will act as though this was all a misunderstanding. This new arrangement will have been part of the plan all along. Love it. I want the preparations. I'll take this if this is it. And by take this, I mean Thule and Aslan are mine. I want more options here. I want a laundry list of options. I don't really care about my political independence because my political independence is gained with our Second Amendment rights. But no, we'll accept these terms because whatever. Closes his eyes, looking tired. I can't imagine why. The High Hegemony says nothing more. He looks at you for a moment, then reaches for something. The commonly terminates, leaving you with the crest of the Persian hegemony of the 14th battle group, declared by the Eventide Diktat in cycle 49. Yeah. Cute. So this is my house, motherfucker. Oh, hey, look, paperback. Oh, there's a blueprint for that now? Cute. Not interested. Oh. We are gonna turn this place into a fucking theme park. All right? A fucking theme park. And you know what? I'm tempted. I'm gonna do it now. We're just going to shut down. Shut down. Shut down. We're gonna move in some lovely farming communities. In fact, make that next. We're gonna clean up the pollution. We're gonna clean this fucking trash heap up, and it's going to become the biggest, hold on, the biggest water world you have ever seen. It's gonna be the giant Wet and Wild experience. Maybe, I don't know, we'll figure it out. We get more admins though. We gotta go find some. Can I help you? Okay. Oh, almost forgot. Oh, we need, no, we need admins. We just need any admins. Hey, don't bully the, oh, whatever. We'll just take whoever we can get at this point. We need lads. We need admins. You go oversee, no, not, yeah, oversee Draughter. Do I need to get involved? Fucking nerds. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, you're in. I got a dirt rock I need you to look over. Actually, we'll send them to, I think, Grendel. Yeah, Grendel doesn't have anything going on for it. We'll put you here. Your job is literally just to let the robots make more robots. Don't talk to the robots. Don't let the robots out of their house. Definitely don't let the robots out of their house. What else do we need here? We've got mining. We've got industrial. We've got the simulators. We don't really need anything else here. Gonna upgrade to commerce would be a joke. We could do fuel production, but there's an atmosphere here. I guess we'll just upgrade the military. Also, there we go. And Draugr just leveled. Oh, speaking of, how's our terraforming going? Farmland improvement, terrain type change. Draugr is, oh, terrain change. Yeah, Draugr is evolving. Ekla's improving organics. Loki's improving farmlands. And Chico is... we can improve their stuff right now. We're not going to bother with that, though, because it's the farmland that we need to improve. What do you want? Let you come aboard? Sure. All right. Hey, quick question. Go back down. Oh shit, I need machines. There's not going to be machines there. I just literally turned off all of the machine makers. What do you got? You got machines? No. All right. Where is Raysville? Raysville has machines. Don't bother me. Don't bother me. Go the fuck away. Go the fuck away right goddamn now. You didn't fucking see me. Goombas. Kind of love that. We're just like, sure, scan us, and they're like, there's like 24 gamma cores in your cargo hold, and I'm just like, yeah, what you gonna do about it? I'm gonna fly this way. Good choice. Anyway. All right, you know what? All my other colonies aren't gonna. You know what? No, this is gonna be the new format. We're gonna have to go around and do it with everyone. As I decree, lowercase letters are hereby banned. They are a heckin' scam anyway. They only matter because some people wanted their names capitalized. That's it. So you had to have lowercase. Like, where did lowercase letters even come from? Where did they come from? Oh, that's a big one. Yeah. Can we even fit Raider Base? We can just fit Raider Base. Okay. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. And new Quaddle. It's new because we're literally building it on top of old Quaddle. We're low on machines, metals, and transplutonics. And there's none here. Oh, what am I doing? We have a donut. Invasion of Chico. I forgot about you. Hey, is that Freebird? That's Freebird. Oh. Don't worry. Oh, you fucker. You were too fucking fast. We're just here to support our little babies. Let them lead the fight. They didn't want to deploy further? Don't you have grandma still? Not grandma, but Boop. Attention! Oopsie. Oh, there's more? Alright, a lot of them are retreating though. They're too busted. Stand in front like that because they're bad at life. Deploy everything now. That's cute. I don't know why some of it got to turn around like that. Oh man, alright. They're making us fight the lads. I guess there's enough retreated lads. Hey, it's Booper. Come here, Booper. We'll get you to the fight. Yeah, you're coming with us. Let's go. No. Don't. What are you even chasing? This way. There you go. I love it when they do that though. It's such a fun, just they're coming at you as opposed to having to chase them down. Ah, so satisfying. Take that, take that, take that. We might have to just go return them to Jungla though, like return their weapons to them. What we need is asteroid processing. Oh, also I need to fix you back up. Where's is it gonna be in a military? No, I have it marked. Here you go. Yeah, you got Baroque, so fleet must be near a in hospital. Yeah. You're heading home, right? Okay. That's not that much at all. Fantastic. There's an ice world. Oh, okay. Then forget making a station. We'll just colonize the ice world. Yeah, we'll just colonize this and put another sling together. Capital letters only. Lowercase letters are banned. Alright, what are we looking at here? Alright, we will have to go home and adjust some things. Where's the sling? It's a barren world? No, it's not. It's a rocky ice world. Damn it. All right, we'll make a siphon station. But we need to go home and adjust a few things. Because I have too many colonies under my own command right now. And this is a bit of a chaotic moment. Nice. We have 6 of them. Fantastic. Yeah, I don't really need these weapons right now. It's just deposit most of this stuff. You know what, guys? I think we're no longer needed for internal security. We'll bring you on the field trip. You can hang out. Ah, come back. But we need to pick up one more. Yeah. Bonk, 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 bonk. I got it. Whatever. All right. Sprinkle some more cores around. You don't need the atmospheric processor anymore. I'm not sure. We need to go to Hecla and Zora. No, Hecla. There's Hecla. Hecla. Boop. There we go. All right, my lad, you're in charge now. Make this the best damn water park ever. And can I assign it? I can assign a core here. I don't know if you'll need the atmospheric processor still, but we'll leave it. Because I am going to still be improving their resources. All right. War between... That is entirely up to you. Okay. We might be at the point where we get rid of our alliance. Kazaron's still our largest mining. Oh, I forgot to... Damn it, I was going to drop these rocks at Kazaron as well. Sorry, we're putting the lad in charge. You were just there temporarily. Here, you can have one of these. Everything else looks good. Keep up the good work. And, we'll just give you some friends. All right, let me know if you need anything. Hold up, actually. Oh, we can improve things. Yes. There you go, buddy. So some of our projects just finished. Oh, we can make the climate mild here. Let's just keep increasing the farmland though. We'll worry about the climate once that's installed or finished. Oh, they don't even have volatiles at all, so we could start getting volatiles. Yeah. Chico's still building its stuff up. New Quaddle just got installed. These all just got installed. All right, Kazaron, craft. I want a plasma dynamo. All right. Which one was it? There it is, Skull. All right, my lad, you're back in the action. You have one job. Get mining in order. Sure, build some sky cities. That sounds sick. Good idea. I like the cut of your jib. Dysnomia. He's a cool guy. And you guys just don't learn. Just send him to the Farlands. Alright, new pastime unlocked. Holy shit. Oh fuck. Oh my. Whoo. Oh, anyway, yeah, I don't want a plasma dynamo on more than one planet, so we'll make a siphon station here. Oh, lordy. And we're broke. Okay, which colonies should we drop our lad off at? Well, Draugr and Loki, actually, I needed to swap them out. So let's head back, use the gate. There's Loki and Draugr. We can't improve it further. Okay. Oh. Lolocon? Lolocon. Let's call it station. Bonk. Oh, hold on. He doesn't need to know that he's getting replaced, but he doesn't need to be replaced until it gets larger. Raiding Thule? Guy. is the big sook. It's beautiful. I like this planet. It's a cute planet. It's beautiful. I could stare at it for hours. Might have to get an orbital lamp to put on it. Another alpha core. Nice. So we'll do fuel and plates here, since I'm not going to terraform this one, I don't think. Maybe we'll terraform New Quaddle. I don't know. Zora's got no atmosphere. We could leave that one unterraformed. Yeah, that's the one we'll leave unterraformed. Well, it's only cold. It's not very cold. Is any of these very cold? Keep opening the wrong menu. Okay, there's the extreme cold. All right, so what we'll do, we will terraform these two. And this one will be where we put the whatchamacallit. And we'll terraform this one too. So I guess actually, so if we're gonna terraform this one, I think we leave New Quaddle as a dirt rock. And then just install the new all the industries and whatnot onto it. Oh, we actually have another station though. Right. So we can install the industries on the station. And then we'll terraform everything else. And we'll leave this uninhabited because we've got the siphon station instead. All right, we've got our plans, but we're just getting started, and we will be back. I'm going to end for now. Like I basically hit all the goals I wanted to hit today, to dunk on the hegemony, to get established. I really like how the reflectors revolve around Draugr. I think it's cute. Probably gonna leave those. But yeah, I'm gonna, so for those who are here, and thanks LUXLIB, I appreciate that. But for those who are here who weren't here earlier, I'm gonna be taking a week off. Not necessarily on vacation, because I'm going to be working in the background on some editing projects, specifically on chopping down the early parts of this, like these streams I've been doing for this playthrough, and putting together some, you know, summary videos. Because that's all the rave these days, you know, with the streamers, is you do a stream and then you summarize it, and that's what your YouTube channel ends up being. So I need to start doing that. And I want to get a head start on it, get into the flow of things. Guys, I'm talking. All right, you know what? Time out. So I'm going to start putting together those kinds of videos, because I've been trying to do this whole thing professionally for a while, And it's not been the only thing I've been doing. I was doing some hospice work before, and then after that, we have a cleaning business. So it's not like I'm being lazy bum just playing games. But I have been trying to do this seriously. That's why I have to do the thing where I ask people to subscribe and whatnot, because it's important. Like, I know it can be annoying when you're watching people, but the reality is like, that's what you need if you're gonna do this, is you need subscribers. Like right now, I get zero money from YouTube, because you don't get money from YouTube until you've reached 1,000 subscribers, at least for ads. I could actually set up channel memberships over there, which I might end up doing that next week. But I don't, again, it's like, this is the thing, is I don't like asking people to do things like give bits or subscribe on Twitch or anything like that. But it's, you kind of need to, especially when you're getting established, like, because until there's a culture of doing that, but then again, until there's enough people, you know, around. It's like right now I'm looking at the people and it's like, I'm not expecting a whole huge culture of everyone giving when I can count the people who are here, you know. But this stream, you know, will be watched by people, and those people might not be subscribed. So it's something that's you just got to do. And I just got to get used to doing it more, because yeah, it's a thing. But anywho, so I will be gone next week, and when I come back the following Monday, I think we said it was the 11th. Double check that real quick, because I like to be very accurate about these things. Could you open a calendar if I click the date? No, you're not going to. Phones. Yeah, the 11th. Okay. So Monday the 11th, I'll be back. There's a small chance Sunday the 10th I'll be back. But if I come back on that Sunday, it probably won't be with Starsector. It'll probably be something silly. But Monday the 11th is when I'll be back with, and I will continue this playthrough, because even though it's basically finished, the whole point was not just to dominate the core worlds, which mission accomplished, but also to check how the Anubis fleet does against some of the real end game stuff. So when I come back, we'll be testing against the threat and against the dwellers and against the Doritos and see what we can do. And since it did come up, we'll try and get as many of the Dorito tech as we can, as well as the dweller tech, and see if we can incorporate it in, not the dweller tech, the threat tech, and see what we can do about putting it into the Anubis. I know that the dweller tech works real well in the Anubis, because we have the cyber demon from when I first did my vanilla playthrough in 0.98, but I didn't really spend a ton of time configuring stuff, because I really just wanted to move on to new challenges. But that's what we'll do when we come back for that Monday and Tuesday, is we'll spend a lot of time really breaking down the Anubis and seeing just how far we can push it in every direction. And then on that Thursday, I don't know, we'll find out. But yeah, hopefully the editing doesn't drive me crazy, and I'll have something posted to the channel next Friday. This Friday. No, this Friday's tomorrow. This Friday's today. Tomorrow. It's almost today. Next Friday on the, that'd be the 8th. So that'll probably, if you don't see the video then it'll probably come the video the Friday after. And or I've just completely given up on it, which tends to be what happens. So this isn't the first time I've tried to make videos. I used to do a lot more editing, but then I got burned out by it, and it's been hard to get back into. But I really need to figure out either one way or another, either a stream summary or I'll put together like a video of some kind and try and get it out. If not this next Friday, this next following Friday. Either the 8th or the 15th. Also, Loopsen needs to remind me next time to rename that ship. I completely forgot. But thankfully it'll stay in the activity feed. So I'll see it next time we stream. Alright. So again, thank you all for joining. I really, really do appreciate you watching. That is why I thank you every time. That's why at the end of my videos and in all my descriptions it says thank you for watching, because I really do appreciate it. And have fun. Oh, I just did the whole thing, but you know what? We should raid someone. Numerator is not playing Starsector though. It was my go-to for a minute there. Scary Shrew is playing Starsector. Yeah, let's go see Scary Shrew. They're playing Starsector and they're English, and they say they're chill, and they're trying to get to 100 followers. Yeah, all right, let's go. Head over there. Oh. But yeah, I really do appreciate it. It's quite nice seeing the response to stuff. So that's why I keep doing it. All right, let's go visit Scary Shrew. And once again, thank you for watching and have fun.